Hey everyone, Josh here with Fresh Start Customs, and today I'm going to show you how to install this LED light strip to upgrade your WeCreat Vision Pro or any other of the Vision series from something dark like this into something bright like this here. It takes about 5 minutes to upgrade. Let's go ahead and jump into the first step, and I'm going to show you step by step on how to install this and how simple and easy it is to do. All right, guys, let's talk about step number one. You're gonna unbox this, and then it's gonna look something like this here. You're gonna unwind this entire set here, and it's gonna be completely unwound with all your LEDs over here, your little remote in the center of the power line, and the USB over here. So you can drop all of your LEDs down into the machine for now. We don't need those right now. We need to install this cable outside of the machine. To do that, it's super easy. From the inside of the machine, you're going to go up where this silver part is connected to the motor here and go behind that silver part just like that. And then you're going to pull all of the contents of this cable up out of the machine just like this. And you're going to stop when you get to the LEDs. So you're going to stop right about here. And now all you got to do is drape this behind this black little ledge right here. This black ledge has a little gap that works perfectly for this tiny cable, and then you're gonna just drape it all the way across outside of the machine. I'll show you the other side of the machine here in just a second, but just trust me, there is a perfect gap that lays right across this rubber seal here, and the best part is that hinge has a nice gap there that's not going to pinch the cable or ruin it over time. Now that we have that installed, all we need to do is install the LEDs, and we're almost done already. This is how easy it is. And then we're gonna get to the outside, tidying this up at the end of the video here. So what you wanna do next is you wanna grab like a carpenter pencil or a 1/8 inch cutoff sheet of material. And just so you have a gap about this thickness here, the side of it. Don't do the width of it, that's too much. Do the side of it like this. What you want to do is you want to lay that right under this little groove like this here, and you want to put all of your LEDs right below this. You want about an 1/8 inch gap, that way you can get extra lighting and you can avoid the front metal clasp of the machine and the screws as well, because if you go too deep down like this, you're going to run into some of the screws. So just go like this and then run those LEDs across here. You're going to want to start right about somewhere up here so you have enough room for this to not touch the motor here. So make sure you got enough cable here so the motor doesn't touch the cables, and you can tape these cables down so that it's not actually touching that motor. So just be cautious of that. Right now I'm just kind of doing this free-handed on camera so you can see this. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the backing of this off, and then I'm going to basically use this as a guide, and we're going to put LEDs all the way across this edge up to the front of the machine, and then all the way across the front of the machine to the other side, and then I'll see you there. All right, you guys, so as you can see, I went across the front here as well. To get that is on the other side over here, we use that spacer all the way across like this, and then it lined up perfectly with the LED strip. So you can kind of use this as a guide right here to get this side too, but it's missing this strip all the way across here. So you're gonna have to freehand some of this, but this gives you a good starting point of where you wanna land. The main thing is there's a little tiny screw right here. I don't know if you can actually see it on camera, but there's a screw right here where my finger is. You want to land above that screw, but not on the screw. So just keep that in mind and then go all the way across. So I'm gonna finish this up here, and we're gonna just use this as a guide to get started, and we're gonna freehand some of this here. Okay, so when you get to this point here, you have a choice to make. You can either continue behind this if you want to, but there is a clasp in here. What I would do is I would cut this off either right here or just a little bit beforehand. That way this laser head can make it all the way without being interrupted in this section here. It looks like mine lands just about perfect on that cutoff there. there's little tabs here that you can actually cut in between, and the LED will still work. So what we want to do is cut ours right about here. So I'm going to back that off, and then we're going to make a cut here. So let me get a scissors and we'll cut that off. So now that we got our scissors, we're going to line this up and we're going to cut that right on this strip right here. And that looks good. And look how perfect that landed. That worked great. So now it's not in the way of our laser head, and everything else should work at this point. We're going to do a quick test and plug it in to the wall really quick, and then I'm going to show you the outside install here. So let's make sure this works, and it does in fact work. So everything is lit up really well, and it looks perfect from this section here. And then I'll show you a top-down view in just a second. We're going to finish up the outside, and then we're going to talk about the full install here. All right, guys, so let's talk about the outside really quick. This notch right here is what I was talking about. It's almost like it was made perfectly for a cable to come out of this on purpose. And then you can let this free hang here. But what you want to do is you want to put a piece of tape right here where my finger is, so this does not move. But you want all of this to free hang. This way the whole laser can move up and down. Then you can use the double-sided sticky tape and either tape the remote right here or on the back of the machine if you want to hide those wires. But just make sure that this section can go up and down with the machine and doesn't get caught into the machine. So with that said, if you mount it right here, you can just hit your power button. It'll light it up. Hit it again to turn it off. You can make it brighter or dimmer. Or you have this handy little remote control to turn it on and off as well. So let's show you the full thing in a close-up here. And there you guys have it, a quick 5-minute upgrade for your WeCreat Vision Pro or any of the Vision series. You have your remote control that can now go off and on, and it can't be any easier than that. You guys just feed it up behind this motor, tape down the LEDs all the way around the edge with a spacer, and then tape your remote control on the outside edge like I just showed you. And then you have your wireless remote control all within about 5 minutes. This is super easy, guys. I think you can handle this. If you have any questions though, let me know down in the comments below. I'll put a link to these specific lights in the description below, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.